The lion is the king of the jungle. I thought you knew that. You ain't know that. Boy, you got a lot to learn.
All right, now, y'all, how we feeling?
We feeling amazing.
Yes,
Beautiful
sir.
as usual.
Another episode.
I'm back.
Yes,
guys.
Negus with attitude.
Negus.
Spell it out for me.
With attitude.
It's your boy Migo right here. You can follow me on IG once again at Migo_the_kid with 2 D's.
2 D's.
Holla at me on Twitter though, Big Migo. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Timothy Dance, more likely. You can find that guy on Facebook and LinkedIn at that name. Anywhere else, you can find me at The Everything Man.
The Everything Man.
Man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
And that just leaves you me. My name is Mr. Original. That's
Okay.
MR.ORIJ,
Jay.
not a G.
That's so original.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Original.
That's so
me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How we feeling today, fellas?
Amazing.
Man.
What's been going on with you guys?
Man, a lot.
A lot. Talk to us. What's going on?
What can I say? I mean,
You releasing proprietary information this week now, bro? I already released all mine. What you
Yeah.
got on the
Talk to
docket?
us.
it's close, man. It's close. But the clothing line's back in effect.
Okay.
Oh, back in effect.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Back at it
so
again.
that's all we can say right now.
Okay. Shit, with us, shout out to, me and Tim, we got the dub yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Hard fought win.
Hard fight win all the way
what's
to
up.
the end.
It was a little harder than we thought.
A little dicey.
You know
little
what I'm
dicey,
saying?
yeah.
But I was talking to him yesterday. How come we can play at LA Fitness 6-7 games for like 2-3 hours straight?
Winning. Getting
Winning,
on
you know what I'm saying? On the court the whole time, but
Yeah.
then we play one game of real basketball, and I'm talking about dog
I'm
tired.
gonna keep it a
Really?
buck with y'all. I didn't even start because I didn't have my jersey. Foul ball on me.
Right.
I came in the game like for 8 minutes, bro. I was done. I'm talking about. I was like so tired that I'm not even coming back in if they asked me to because
Right.
I need the minutes. I need the rest.
I'm
That's
talking about
crazy.
dog tired, bro. It's like one game of 20-minute running halves, and we're dog tired. I'm talking about like a nigga almost throw up.
We pulled through though. We pulled through.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we went to overtime with them, and they almost tried to come back. Dude was
were
talking,
playing.
man. So he hit a couple threes.
Yeah.
We were playing
Migo
6
went
on
to a
5.
box and one on him.
Oh, yeah, that boxing one, bro. I was like, at the end of the game, bro, no one else gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You know what? He's not touching the ball the rest of the game.
Clamped him
So
down.
basically, you had to just turn that mode on.
Had to.
Oh, yeah.
You know what that mode's called?
Mamba mentality.
Mamba mentality. Yes, sir.
Rest in peace to the
Yes,
to the
sir.
to the
Rest in peace.
to the Mamba, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man. It's for me, man. I just, I gotta really start taking care of myself, man. I've been
Got to.
so busy trying to make myself busy that I'm not really taking care of myself like I should. So
See, I need to start eating more as well. Like, eating better, eating
yeah,
more.
yeah, I gotta eat clean, man. and really
My first
commit
meal
to it.
doesn't come sometimes like 2 p.m. sometimes.
Yeah, all bad, man. I'm the same way. Me and my wife was just talking about that earlier. Like I got to do better, man. And get myself. I'm trying to get more scheduled. Period, man. But my eating habits are just like yours, man. I for real might eat my first meal, at 3:30, 4 p.m.
It's like, what's the point of
And then some days I'm fasting. You know what I'm saying? So that'll mess me up.
body be like, huh?
What are you
telling
doing?
you.
Like, huh? What's going on?
And it's crazy too because when you take a journey, you have to be prepared for the journey.
You're right.
And I think this is a perfect segue. And I'm my own biggest critic a lot of times, so I'll go ahead and be a critic of myself again. For me, I wasn't taking the whole health thing seriously because, man, I did a bodybuilding show. How many people can say that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just kind of fell behind. So then I jump on fast food, and then I just become like a sheeple.
Right. So, yeah, I had to cut. That's the first thing I cut out to kind of better myself, make myself feel better. I cut out fast food.
Oh yeah.
So
You got to, man. It makes you feel terrible, man.
bro, I'm trying
When
to.
you-
I was
when you
about to
really
say, it
pay
makes me feel so
attention.
lethargic
Oh,
and
yeah,
just
man.
like.
As I eat some Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I mean, Chick-fil-A, it's fast food, but it's the higher quality of fast food. You know what I'm saying? Out of all of them, that's kind of like the most, like, quote unquote, the best out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna sit around eat McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King. I'm not doing that shit no more.
Hey, y'all ever see those
Absolutely
videos
not.
on YouTube where people are like chewing?
You should eat Tiny Tims, man.
Bro,
I mean,
hey, hello. Coming soon.
I feel like that's me right now.
Beep, beep,
I'm over
beep,
here
beep.
chewing.
shameless plug.
This just in. But yeah, nah.
No, but seriously, man, I'm right there with you, man. It's a all in one type approach, man. With your
Absolutely.
body, you gotta realize that it's not just trying to be happy and do things that make you feel good. You got to put stuff in your body that's gonna make you feel good. And if you're not, once you get older, I'm telling you, that what they say about them 30s is true. I'm only 32, but let me tell you, once you get across that 30s line, you're gonna start feeling different.
It's hard
about your life.
And it's harder. It's harder. Like for the young folks out there, it's harder when you're older to get back in shape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Like, you know, when we were younger, it took us 6 months, maybe to a year to get like where we want to be. But now it takes us
Man, in my 20s, I literally could play endless basketball games.
endless.
Literally till I just said, okay, y'all all done?
Y'all done? No more? One more?
All right, then
Anybody?
I'm
One
going
more?
home. And then I get up and I could do it again the very next day. If I play more than 3 games
now, bro,
in a
it's
row
like,
now, I got to go sit down for sure,
Like,
stretch.
I need some water.
Gatorade.
Stretching. Oh, stretching for sure. I got a 10 to
Look.
15 minute stretch routine before I play any type of sports.
Y'all over here
My
laughing
wife
about it.
got
I'm
to
over
rub
here
my
doing
back.
it.
I'm trying to tell you, it's
I'm
not
over here doing it, man. Got to worry about your sugar intake. Is my sugar up today? Did I eat enough, honey? I don't
what
know.
I'm saying?
Did I eat enough?
but My thing is, I
got.
gotta start eating breakfast too.
Oh yeah, you got to, man.
That's the only thing that's messing me up. I used to eat breakfast, bro,
I don't eat breakfast like
like
that.
country. Like, you know, in the country, biscuits, eggs.
Yeah. I mean,
A solid, healthy breakfast.
to me,
I
my
don't be
excuse
doing that.
is that I eat breakfast on the weekends when my son's here. And when I just drop my son off in the school in the morning, it's just like, I don't know, I just don't feel the urge to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
My day started now, so it's just I'm out now. So, but when my son's with me, we eat breakfast.
Yeah.
So,
Man, my schedule has always been so up and down. I've always had a night schedule. Honestly, I've always been kind of a night worker, which turned me into a night owl. So
for sure.
my meals are always kind of flopped. So
bro.
breakfast time for me is almost my lunch or dinner. You know what I'm saying?
The hungriest point of the day is 12 a.m. midnight. Boy, I'm ready to eat it. Woo! I'm talking
whole
eat
meal,
meals.
right?
I'm talking about multiple meals.
I'm still awake at that time. Most times
That's my
I'm
peak hour.
honestly still awake. You know what I mean? So it's all about getting on the schedule, man, and I'm on it, man. I'm on it, man. I'm putting everything in my calendar. Everything. I don't give a damn what it is. When we link up and hit the gym, that's scheduled in my in my calendar.
It
you
must.
know what I'm saying? Any meeting I have,
As
even
I
if
come
it's a
back to
phone
myself
call, it's
now.
all in my calendar.
I apologize. I've been out, man. I've been over here, like, contemplating life. You know what I'm saying?
During the podcast.
You know, during the podcast, like, Lord, am I gonna die? I ain't got my sugar right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but listen, look,
During the podcast.
I'm back in action now. I ain't dying, Bubba. You feel me?
We real on here on the podcast. 6 minutes in, I'm telling you, the realness is here. Right during the podcast, this man did contemplated his whole life.
Look, I was about to pass out, bro.
Y'all do the same.
man.
Think about your life. Think about your life.
I was hungry, man. Hungry. Trying to be healthy and shit. Excuse my French. The hell am I doing? 250 pounds.
Eat, bro.
What, you don't eat? I'll just have a shake today.
I'll just have a shake. I'll take some wheatgrass and some sparkling water.
You just gotta work harder now. That's
Yeah,
it.
man.
Hit that gym 4 or 5 times out the week
Let's
instead
start going.
of 2 or 3.
Let's start going in the morning.
Let's do
What's
it.
up?
We gotta stop doing that once a week shit.
Hey, somebody out there challenge us to something, and we're gonna do it in a week
yeah,
and put it
y'all
and
don't want
post
the
it up.
challenge.
Somebody challenge us out there, put it up, post it or email it to us, and we're gonna have proof of it when we go to the gym.
Yes,
For sure.
sir.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
You know
You
what?
won't do it. I
I tell you
bet
what,
you won't do it.
We should do a commercial and run an ad. That should be our little invite to our podcast. We all put some money behind the ad. Shout out everybody's Instagram, social media. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shouts out to This Is Live. You know what I'm saying? All of that, man.
I like it.
Let's do it.
I like it.
Well, fellas,
Challenges
you know what time of
accepted.
day it is.
Let's do
Time
it.
to dig into it.
What we
get
digging
right
into
into
today?
Today, let's get into it. Religion,
Wow.
beliefs, thoughts
Ooh, wow.
on higher beings, and
You know they say you should never have conversations
My brother.
about religion, politics, and money, boy. It get real.
They get real. But religion, like we said, speak your truth.
Speak your truth.
Anything goes. So,
Anything goes, and everybody is welcome, including
Everybody.
the religious, non-religious, whoever you are.
So religion, though, Do you know there's actually a specific definition for religion?
Well, let's hear it.
It's a set of beliefs concerning the cause, nature, and purpose of universe, especially when considered the creation of a superhuman agency or agencies. So pretty much it's saying that just your beliefs on higher beings, higher powers, that there is someone out there that created you and created the universe. Because me personally, I can speak for all of us. We were all growing up in a Christian household.
Yep.
To say the least.
To say the least, you know. Parents were going to church every Sunday and Wednesday.
Extremely involved in the church.
Exactly. So I believed in God. I still do believe in God.
Of course.
So I just was kind of hard to me just for the Big Bang. Just to get right into that. The Big Bang. That blows my mind.
It blows mine as well, man. It blows me completely. I just... Even there are some geniuses out there. I'm talking about these people are extremely accomplished scholars, man. And what they believe in is that everything that we have, our entire existence, our entire reality came from nothing.
Right.
Nothing at all. Just
like,
one time.
There was a spark in wherever, and now, boom.
We're
here.
The building blocks of life over billions of years somehow unfolded and became where we can walk around and live how we live now.
Yeah, it was hard. I looked into stuff. I actually researched and did a lot of stuff.
I'm nosy.
Yeah, I just tried to see like what you guys were thinking, and it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. Someone out there believes in the Big Bang. That's teach his own, but I just don't believe in it.
Yeah, right. And these are all our personal opinions. That's what this podcast is about. That's why we like to hear your personal opinions. Exactly. You know, in the comments right now, drop something. You know what I'm saying? If you disagree, let us hear your opinion on the Big Bang. Because I don't believe in the shit. I don't. So convince me.
Convince me otherwise. I'm open.
Something else, like y'all know me. I'm the old Mr. Traveled and stuff.
Right.
Bro, going overseas, when I went overseas and in Saudi during Ramadan, the whole entire air is different during Ramadan.
Oh, definitely.
They're fasting and praying. The whole nation.
The whole all you hear it everywhere.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get no protons and neutrons to do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, on February 15th, everybody tell your protons and neutrons to feel the same.
Right.
You can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And so whenever I felt that, I was just like, oh wow, God is real. I can't go to the motherland.
Right.
I couldn't go because I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my protons and neutrons will probably end up getting scrambled, bro. You know, my uncle said he went and he almost passed out.
I feel you.
Man.
So that was my question. I was gonna say, do you guys still practice Christianity?
No.
No?
Hell no.
I wouldn't. No.
When I say practice, I mean literally, you know, like
I'll say
read the Bible, going to church. Do you guys practice all that still?
I mean, I do attend church sometimes. Not frequently enough to say I'm a church-going Christian. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. I flat out believe in God, but I do have my issues with religion in general, not just Christian beliefs or institutions or anything like that. I got problems with all the religions out there, all of them, because you know, I believe that we are all humans, and humans are all flawed. You know, by nature, we are all flawed, and so if we have humans who are leading the religion, and we're all flawed, I mean, logically, that means the religion could be flawed, right?
Right.
That's true.
All right. That's just my simple take on it.
Another thing my parents didn't really get is that they really believe that going to church makes you a Christian.
No.
They were trying to instill that into me, and when I got older, I kind of realized, like,
not necessarily.
Not necessarily. You don't have to go to church.
Thank you.
It really changed my mind for going to church because I probably shared with you guys before. I went to church, and my pastor, he's teaching us all this and whatnot, but he committed adultery. I'm not knocking him. He's human. Yeah, he committed. He cheated on his wife. I'm not knocking him. I'm not. He's human. He did what he did. So I'm not. It's him. But I just can't go to a church where if you're teaching that and barking that down our throat, and you go ahead and do that, and now you have to step down as the head pastor of the church.
Yeah,
like that just kind of throws me off.
Yeah, and that's my issue with religion, because even back in the day, I don't care what kind of religion you were in. I don't care. I'm not barking at one specific religion, the leaders, I'm gonna use a word that I hope you guys understand. They consecrated their bodies differently. You know what I'm saying? They consecrated their bodies in a way.
Doing that meat, boy. Man's playing with this meat over there.
Oh, shit. Pause. Hey, pause.
But yeah, you're right though. The consecration part, man, that was ritualistic. You know what I'm saying? It kind of warps your brain a little bit.
Exactly. So I mean, that's why I really don't go to church like that. I was kind of instilling my parents like I can still be a Christian, but not it's in church. I can practice my own faith by myself.
Right.
And I think that as my view on it is you can't be the type of person that you're a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Like if you live your life a certain way and you believe a certain way, I think that you should just live in that. You know what I'm saying? And be who you are. As long as you're not out there hurting people intentionally and living wrong, you know how you are. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody knows how you could be. If you ain't out there just being foul and dirty to people, you don't have nothing to worry about. In my opinion, as long as you living your life right and doing the best you can each day. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that anybody could hope for in this world, man.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it's literally my pastor, like I said, it was somebody in the church.
That's crazy, bro. I'm over here speechless, and I'm gonna tell you, I apologize for being so quiet. But I'm over here speechless because
that's what I'm saying. It was that bad. Like he messed around with somebody in the church. So
but check this out though. I'm over here speechless because I thought you knew where I came from. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
People that know me know the stuff. I mean, it's out there. You know what I mean? Like it's not no hiding, none of that.
That's what I'm saying. So another thing about church, we had this conversation a while ago. It's like I was talking to Keela a while ago. It's just at church, why does offering have to be money?
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the thing, though. Man, let me tell y'all, man. Seriously, I kid you not, bro. When I was in Ethiopia, the doors of the church stayed open, and y'all have heard that say all the time in the Baptist church. Yeah. That must be where it came from, because our tour guide said the doors of the church stay open. I said, but why is that? Won't people steal things? They said, no, this is the church. Bro, people came up there empty, had nothing in their pockets. They came up there regular. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got video on my phone. I can't release it because I don't have the platform yet. But when I have the platform, I'm going to release this footage. And I'm walking through this church, bro. You feel what I'm saying? In Ethiopia, where you can just come in there and it's like, you know what? I just need to talk to God. And I need to, like, sweep the floor. Whatever you need. It's a safe place. Yeah. Bro, we went in there. I got a few pictures. I can share the pictures with y'all. But that right there is what I felt to be church, religion, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
See, I always feel more home in a small church. The church I went to is a big church. And so it's like really, it's too many people in there. I mean, my aunt in California, they go to a small church. My grandparents used to go to a small church. Where
I grew up in a small church.
Yeah, everyone knows everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of church I feel more at a safe place. You know what I'm saying? Because
I got a question then. In that regard, what do you feel about the super mega churches or the super mega religions? Because there's super huge mosques and all kind of cathedrals and you know what I'm saying, mass and all that stuff. What do you think about those kinds of institutions? Do you really think that they are reaching people like they are preaching and intending to?
People are just trying to be fancy, trying to go praise God. I think because I mean those mega churches are huge. I mean, it's literally like new age praising God type stuff. Like, you don't need all that to praise God. Like, people are coming in their best clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Sunday's best.
That's true, too.
You know what I'm saying? Who you trying to show off for God or you trying to show off for your neighbor? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about the best clothes you've ever had in your life. You coming on Sunday. 3-piece suits, big dresses, big old poofy hats.
I've heard so many explanations on why, people who are involved in religion, why they do that, from all ranges. I'm telling you, even when like the mosques, the monks, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their rituals. So my opinion of it all is that, is how did we get there? You know what I'm saying? How did we get all the way from, a belief in a superhuman being or a super overarching God or whatever, to where now we have all these rituals and laws and bylaws that we must abide by, or we're going to some kind of hell or
Bro,
Hades
you know what?
or
I'm tripping. I'm over here
underlife
tripping,
or
dog. Like, I'm speechless, bro. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have family, bro. Like, literally family. You know what I'm saying? That's into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I came from, bro.
Right. I mean, like I said, I came from. We used to go to, I guess, a mega church. It was thousands of people in there.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
I'm serious, God. That was a question. I'm like, how do you think we got there, guys?
I
I mean,
think
for real.
for
Like,
me,
I
think this is
it's-
me. This is my personal belief, man. Going to Africa and seeing them walk in with what they had on, they felt like, you know what? I put on my best. I put on my best, and I'm gonna come in here, and I don't care to roll around on the floor. I don't care to, you know what I'm saying, get dirty or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna put on my absolute best and come in and just tell you that you're awesome. You feel me?
Right.
They do that with what they have. But over here, if you building up, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I ain't gonna front with y'all, man. Once I'm cashing these checks, I'm gonna upgrade my wife. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna upgrade my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade myself
Of course.
accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
course.
But at the same time, I'm gonna want to go to a church and look and be like, you know what, God, this is what you've done. And I just want to come and say, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I want to do. And my best. So if I don't have any money to give because I might not be able to give legally,
Yeah.
I'll give you my best.
and that's what was the question I just had earlier.
Yeah.
Why does that have to be money? People need.
I may not have money.
That's what I'm saying. You can
Exactly.
come offer something else. That's what I'm saying. Because
Yep.
like when I was talking to Key, he was like, why not put bins up there for like for things that people need?
Man,
like shelter homes. They could take that, go to shelter homes, drop that off.
See, that's
Listen,
the thing.
This is exactly why I believe I am who I am now. I believe that God has given me an idea about everything that we're talking about to fix it in a certain way where it don't have to feel like a religion, a church, a overarching punishment if you don't follow the rules of what we believe here. You know what I'm saying? Because all of that, I believe, just separates you from whatever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it makes you feel closer to it. All those rituals and rules, I believe that it puts such a strict restraint on you that if you do happen to mess up, and we all as humans is gonna mess up eventually, I feel like that separates you from feeling like, well, I can't get to that no more because I done messed up, or
So
I'm
speaking
dirty,
about-
or I'm
speaking about
unclean,
rules,
or
though,
whatever now. You know what I'm saying?
Just to ask you a question about the rules, though. What do you guys believe? Since you guys are from Christian background, do you guys believe in the 10 Commandments?
Yes.
Those are, I think, personally, are the only laws and rules that I abide by, like, firm. I try to. I try to. The 10
I
Commandments.
mean, when it comes down to it, I feel like the 10 Commandments can govern me better than anybody standing behind a piece of wood could govern me.
But see, I just think that some of those things are universal, man. I don't think that
They
they should be
are.
attached to any religion
are.
or
Right, those-
institution or belief system. I
right.
just think you shouldn't kill other people. You know what I'm saying? If someone has a wife or a husband, you shouldn't go take
Take their wife or
their
husband.
wife or husband away
Right.
from them, knowingly that they got a wife or
You shouldn't
husband.
disrespect your parents, like all that
Yeah,
stuff.
you should
know.
you should not disrespect your parents. You shouldn't hurt kids or old people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's universal. You know
right.
what I'm saying? I don't think that has nothing to do with religion. And I think that people have taken their own societal beliefs, you know what I'm saying, and attached it to a religion or a belief like that and said, well, if you don't do this, or if you're not this way, or if you mess up, then you going to a hell or a Hades or an underworld or some kind of hellish life that you can never escape from, and it's going to be that way for forever. Like, I think that's terrible.
It really is. And you have to think, too, man, like, it creates a whole generation. Like, we were talking earlier before we started about how it gets passed down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and when you think about it, the kids, bro, like, literally the kids that I remember whenever I was going and doing that, now, they're either one extreme or the other. They're either still there to the point where this is just how I'm going to live my life, or they're just like, you know what, I've never been able to explore anything, so I want to explore everything.
And that's another thing too. Like, I feel like you, as a parent, you shouldn't force
You should not.
something on their kid.
You should not.
You should definitely introduce them whatever you believe in. So you should
Right.
introduce them to them, but you shouldn't really force them to. This is it. You know what I'm saying? Because when they get older, they're gonna be like, this is all I knew. Let me try, like you just said, let me try something else. Or like you have the background, you have the base of what your parents believe. Now, it's,
Absolutely.
you know, when you're older, it's your choice to choose what you believe in now.
Yeah, I definitely think that you should train them up like that, man. You should definitely just train them up on how to be a good human.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just
Be a good
period, be
person.
a good human all the way around. And then if they choose a religion, because you just can't control your children, man. Honestly, legally at 18, they can go do whatever they want to, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Right.
I mean, they can move off and literally go get an apartment somewhere, get a job, and be living, and you can't stop them.
Exactly.
So I mean, the best you can do is just train them how to be a good human, a good
You know
person.
what? I'm gonna tell y'all something that, again, it's me again with some deep stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this is what my dad used to always say, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is my mom as well. To this day, you know, my dad passed away. May he rest in peace. My mom still to this day will tell me always, son, when it comes down to God, because we all believe in God, right? Even my Muslim homies believe in God. She said, son, you need to have a personal relationship with God. She said, before you go to any church, because we've traveled. I've traveled. My dad was in the military. And so the understanding was, even though I grew up like that, the way that I did, they pulled me to the side. Me and my brothers said, look, we love y'all. So just as long as you acknowledge God and make sure that you have a personal relationship with him, you okay.
Right.
They taught us that, bro. Like when we got old enough to know, like, well, why is so-and-so sitting on so-and-so's lap like that and their mom is not making them come and sit down? You feel what I'm saying? But it was like, nah, bro. No, y'all sit right here and don't move. You see what I'm saying? Because they peeping, you feel me?
Exactly.
But at the same time, later on in life, now we looking back like, yo, okay, I was able to make my own decision. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some people can't.
Man,
And for that, I mean, I can't go to the church anymore and look around at people smiling in my face, but you wanting to pick up somebody's little girl, bro, because I got a little girl right now.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm that guy that stays strapped in the church, because I'm going to go back there, but it's my little girl we talking about now. You feel what I'm saying? And I would be that guy.
For sure.
Listen, man, my dad was a pastor, bro. I'm going there. You feel me? My mom tried to and look, now I'm getting all passionate, but seriously, man, my mom tried to tell me, like, son, you need to go to church. Mama, I understand that, but I have a little girl now. If I go anywhere, it's got to be somewhere where I can get lost in, and I ain't got to know nothing about nobody's secrets or none of that, because the minute I see somebody looking at somebody's baby or somebody falling at a baby in the bathroom,
It's a problem.
Nah, it's a problem.
I can't be around that, bro. The way my mental is.
You're right, but I mean, you're right.
You're right.
And that's just, to me, that's a representation of religion to me right now.
Yeah,
I know too many people that's been affected.
It's a paradox, man. It's because the religion is supposed to be a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to provide and produce a certain result for the followers of it. But
Right.
I've seen and have heard of, and also in so many different religions, of so many people so hurt and scarred by the people within the religion. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's
that's
propped
true.
up.
That's
The
true.
people are being propped up by the religion,
Yeah.
and hid behind
Held
the
in
religion.
high regard, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they still can keep their lifestyles. They millionaires, and all the followers are left to just be the peons, left still hurt and scarred, and
Church hurt, man.
Man,
Church hurt, for
it's
real.
not. I'm telling you, y'all. It's just not church hurt. I didn't travel a little bit as well, Josh. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just church
It's
hurt.
deep.
I know some Catholics.
In Rome, bro.
You know what I'm
went to
saying? I know
Rome.
some Muslims.
I went to the Vatican, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and you've crossed paths. We just went there at the same time. Think about that, man. I mean, like,
Right.
you've been places that not everybody's been. Look where you from. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is something, bro, that we know for a fact. Like, and for me, there was a documentary my girlfriend was watching. My soon-to-be wife, by the way. Love you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But
Fee.
right, had to throw that in there, man. But like, we was watching this documentary where like people were trying to get rescued from it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was putting them up on game, but they ended up saying like, you know what? This, that, and the third. They started firing back at them,
All right.
and it's just like, yo, I'm just trying to tell you, like, you don't have to live in bondage like that. It was an actual cult. Like they had to like get tattoos. They had to like do a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right, there should be no rules on how you worship, like at all.
Man, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
You talking
all
now?
individual people.
That's what I'm saying. There's no right or wrong way to worship your God.
In the government, it says that
Like,
you
you know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
freedom of religion.
You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
have to have
There's no rules.
This what you must wear and this and when you must come.
And that's what I'm saying. So, and back to church, what
Back
you're wearing
to
in church.
Ethiopia.
No, back to church. Like what you're wearing in church. Like, I got to the point where it's like, I mean, when I was probably going to high school, I mean, I was probably the most religious I was because I was actually into it. I was choosing to go into it.
Yeah.
But I started like wearing comfortable stuff to church. I stopped trying to be that impressive guy with the
That's
suits
me
on and stuff
now.
like that. Now, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
me
Like
now.
I started wearing jeans, being comfortable, like what I wear. So because you can't tell me what I can and cannot wear.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed a lot of churches, you know what I'm saying?
It's
have
lenient now.
gone to that. Yeah.
It's lenient. It's like you don't have to dress up and be the most flashiest 3-piece suit.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any sense either because when you think about it, like I'm upgrading myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, I'm upgrading myself. But at the same time, when it comes down to it, I'm not gonna go out and have something custom made just so I can come in. That's me
You know what
personally.
I'm saying? You're gonna wear it once a week.
I'll have something custom made for like maybe like a formal event.
Exactly.
But that's the standard with everybody. You see what I'm saying?
I think the way that it should be taught to the people if the religious leaders are teaching them this way. I think it should be that, you know, if you are dressing and coming to look a certain way, it shouldn't be to impress anyone. It
Right.
shouldn't be like someone said to be looking better than your neighbor, or to have some kind of weird competition of
There
look at
you
my
go.
hat to
There you
your
go.
hat,
That's
or look
the-
at my wig
yeah,
to your
man.
wig. I think it should be more like, if that's how you come in, let it be because you are representing something for your, like you said, your God.
Right.
Not for any other reason.
You know, it's crazy too because when I was thinking about that, man, what you just said, that's like a radical idea to some people, even though it's so simple and it's so close to what this idea of Jesus was about. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people think it's an idea that Jesus existed, but I feel like, you know, his name may have been misinterpreted because from the translation of Hebrew to English. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really kind of have any similar words. So I think that it's just something that we can say, we can pronounce because we're in this region. But over there, he may go by another name. That's what I'm starting
My
to realize.
dad, he's big into that. There's a lot of stuff he calls my Yahshua.
Yeah.
Like all the time. He's into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I know, like, well, Jesus is black. Like, there's no way that this white guy that people are making, like, blue eyes, long gold hair, like, come on, cut. Like, nah.
I mean, if all you got to do, I always tell people, man, just do a little research. The best known picture of the Jesus that we know wasn't even Jesus at all. It was someone's son.
I'ma tell
It
you
was
how
a
this
portrait.
goes. I'ma tell you
and
how
I'll
this
just
goes.
let you guys go do the rest of that research. Go find out who the biggest picture of Jesus we got, the most well known Jesus. Go find out who he really was.
I'm gonna spin it on his head real quick. Like, this is how I believe, because in my house, the Jesus that I saw in my house, like downstairs and on the wall in my parents' house, he was black, bro. I didn't worship a white Jesus. But see, this is the thing though. This is the thing.
White Jesus, nah.
If they're white, if the white Jesus worked for them, that's fine. They have that freedom too.
I mean, yeah.
Because I can't tell them that they have to worship a black Jesus. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I mean, you're right. But
You
I mean,
see, but-
And that's
but-
my problem
but
with
I'm-
it all, man.
everyone's making up stuff, and then,
That's my
but to piggyback off that though, the blacks, you can
How do we know if Jesus is just an orb of light? Like, how do we don't know if he's a flower,
Thank you.
a mountain?
If you want to put a face
body
on
of
him
water,
that makes you make
what
him
do we
real to
know?
you, that's fine. But I've felt it. You know what I'm saying? I was skiing in the Alps one time when I was stationed in Germany. Bro, I felt God. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
yeah,
felt
definitely
Jesus and
I've
all
definitely
that.
felt him.
Everybody's felt it. You see what I'm saying?
Everybody has. I don't care what you say. You felt something.
And that's the one thing I encourage everyone to believe in something,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
because I mean, you just can't go out here believing in nothing.
It's one of the pillars of complete and total health, by the way.
You
I
got to
have
believe in
admit.
something.
Yeah.
You have to.
Like I don't care what you believe in, just believe in something and believe hard.
It's a must.
You know, if you well, pop question real quick. You guys know how many religions there are in the world?
No, I don't.
Countless.
Or main religions?
Oh. I'm
8.
12.
12.
12 like main religions. So if you're one, if you whatever religions, there are probably hundreds out there, yeah, for sure. But
wow.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, when you think about like some of the places that I visited, like Thailand was probably one of the most interesting and fun places I've ever visited. Right?
I heard
Because
about
everything,
Thailand.
you looking at. I'm thinking the movie. That what's that movie that they filmed in Bangkok?
I know what you're talking about with the dudes
Getting married.
Hangover.
Yeah, the Hangover. So I'm thinking like, man, I'm about to go see where they filmed Hangover, and I literally went there.
yeah,
I stayed there.
yeah.
And it's actually real, that whole movie. But then, watch this. Like during the day, at night, oh my God, at night it was just like a cesspool. Like it's just sex everywhere. You know what I mean? Like people want to be who they want to be. And everybody's happy. Everybody's just like, hey,
Booking my
I know
ticket
this
now.
is a man. But you know what I'm saying? It's wild, bro. Like literally.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm talking literally. It's wild like
You
that.
write that down. You
But
said
then,
Bangkok.
but then,
Put that in my notes.
But then during the day, you walk down and you'll see a shrine of Buddha, and they'll pray to it. So now, in religion class, whenever I went to religion class that I really didn't do too well in, but when I went to religion class, you know what the doctor told me?
What's that?
Professor, I said, Professor, so you mean to tell me Buddha is Jesus to them?
Yeah,
Every religion has their.
they have their God.
They have their
That's what I'm saying.
God.
They have their God. Their higher being.
I said, if that's the case, I said, if that's the case, then you mean to tell me when we pray to Jesus and we got these pictures of him and have him in his statues in the Catholic or whatever, they got pictures of Buddha, we demonizing them, but actually they doing the same thing we doing.
That's the world.
That's the
That's
whole
the
world.
That's the world right there.
That's the word.
And that was going to lead to my question. I was going to say the impact in general. What do you guys think the impact of religion has on the world, and then on your view, your own personal perspective?
Okay.
I think that everyone knows. I personally feel like everyone knows there's a God. Just for God isn't everything. God's on the back of a dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's in the president, on the president stuff. Like in God we trust. It's on the nation. That's like the nation's motto. In God we trust. I forgot what it was before, but it's in God we trust. So God,
We're there, man.
God has a big impact on this world, but people, I feel like, are just not choosing to believe in God.
And you know it's crazy
They're
too
just not
because
choosing to accept it.
I don't feel like, for me as a person, I don't feel like I really have that responsibility to try to force them to see it, force them to believe it. But my philosophy is where I come from is that if you have any interest in me as a person, if you want to get to know what I got going on, you wonder what am I up to, whatever the case may be, like all of this is made possible. Whatever I'm doing, it doesn't matter what it is. All of it's made possible because I believe in God, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People might look like, oh, you move around like a drug dealer, bro. You sell drugs? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say that? Why would you say that to me, bro? I'm just literally like going back to the basics and just doing, you know what I'm saying, the same thing everybody else is doing, bro.
Right. But people take God for a joke, though.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And that's what I'm saying, because...
But all they're used to is just like, oh, whatever they put in the media.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying in the media. Like, people say, this is all possible because of God. You're just saying that just to get likes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they don't
mean it, bro.
They don't mean it. Like, if you're not gonna say it, I mean, if you're gonna say it and not believe it, don't say it.
That's real.
That's
like,
why I can.
Because every award. Go ahead. I was gonna say every
my bad.
award show. I was gonna say every award show or
Everything.
honoree or this is all possible because of God. Like, you haven't. you have. When the last time you prayed or even talked to God or just maybe just randomly God. Oh God, please give me this. I'll never do that again.
My
Still,
thing
you know
is,
what I'm
when's the
saying?
last time you went to a country that didn't have anything and gave them everything that you had? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing, man. Like, I give. Everybody that knows me knows that I give, bro.
And you gotta.
I may not have any money on me right now, but there's people that have literally hit me up and said, I'm doing very, very successful well because of you.
Wow.
And for me, that's more than money. You feel what I'm saying?
You guys, when we were talking earlier, you gotta set your team up. You gotta put your team on.
Got to.
You gotta put your team
Why
on.
not?
Everyone eats.
You see what
And
I'm saying?
everything comes back. I mean, even if not in a team, like even the other day, giving so much where this guy pulled up with his whole family at the gas station. I told you guys,
Yeah, you saw it?
yeah, just I was like,
And you ain't just like, look, where's some change at?
nah, I just pulled a 20, I gave it to him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kept it moving.
Kept it moving. Did my good deed. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's the thing where it says, you know, inasmuch in the Bible, this translation is loose, but it could be directly quoted. You have to pick the nuggets. It says, inasmuch as you have done unto the least of these things, you have done unto me. So that means to me, like, okay, if in society a beggar is the least and I do something for the least, that means I'm doing it for Jesus' sake or for God's sake or whatever the name is. Guess what? I'm gonna do it, bruh.
Yeah.
Why would I try to, you know, increase my legacy or, you know, name or anything, but I hold both of my hands like this?
Right.
I think that's just what it's about, period, man. I think as people, we need to do that more, period. You know what I'm saying? You need to try to help the next man instead of trying to use the next man or get on top of the next man.
Yeah,
You know
quit
what
being
I'm saying?
selfish.
Yeah, it's really not.
Seriously.
You really have the best experiences in life when you're sharing. Think about it. When you eat and you eat with someone, ain't it better?
You can laugh.
All right,
Because
when
they're full.
When you with somebody, whether it's another man, another woman, whatever, ain't it better than when it was by yourself?
Yes,
The old
man.
saying,
All right,
the
so
old saying goes,
any-
money can't buy happiness.
Exactly. Most of
Come
every
on.
experience that you share is better when you share it with somebody. So,
Share.
man,
What's the
that's
what's
what we
the
should be
definition
doing,
of sharing? We got to get that when we come
Sharing
back from the break.
is caring.
There you go.
That's all I
There
gotta
you
say.
go.
Teach my kids that sharing is caring.
Man, I gotta use the
Yeah.
bathroom.
and
I
be,
feel you,
and
though.
be more influenced by the good in you than the politics of religion, man.
Real, but I like what you said earlier. Teach your kids and teach yourself just to
Right.
be a better human.
Period.
Be a
Right.
better human and believe in something.
Sharing is caring.
You know what I'm saying? Sharing is caring. If you had to take anything from that, those are the points that I believe you should take. Sharing is caring, be a better human, and believe in something.
Something.
Something. Anything.
Got to believe
You
in
know what I'm
something. Why not believe in me?
With that being said, though, fellas,
What
we'll
up?
take a little quick little commercial break.
All right.
Be back, pay a few bills, and yeah, stay tuned. We love you guys.
Come back.
Yes, sir.
Please, thank you.
Yo, what's going on? It's Mr. Original. Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know what I have going on. I had to kind of take a few steps back to recalculate and reevaluate some things, but the good news is I'm back. Got some things structured the way they're supposed to be legally and administratively, and my clothing line, No Summit Clothing, is now going to be back in business. And we're trying to get a few artists to partner with us on it. Excuse me. But yeah, we're really excited about what the future looks like, and we're gonna try to be trendsetters. You know, we're not sheeple. We're not sheeple-minded. But one of the things we're gonna try to do is, for anything that gets returned, we're going to be donating the clothes to cancer patients. And so that's one of the things that we're going to try to work on right now. We still have to get some clearance from that legally, but right now, that's the thought, that's the plan, that's the idea. So we encourage you to support because there's a good cause behind it. You know, we're in the business of helping. We see there's a need, there's a basic need that all humans have, and one of those is clothing. So, you know, we found out some ways to be able to create some things that we think the people will love. And then on the backside of that, you know, there's a really, really good cause attached to it. So be on the lookout for that. No Summit Clothing. Thank you. Mr. Original, out.
Well, welcome back, guys. Yes,
Welcome
sir.
Glad you came back.
Glad you came back. Well, let's get into it. A little
So what's up?
CE, current events.
Oh,
Man.
are we current?
Yeah, we're current.
That's what's up.
I'm trying to get into basketball real quick. Last night,
Last night, LeBron Zion.
Man.
it was. I ain't gonna lie, it was a pretty good. It was a nice little showdown. LeBron had a little T-dub, a little triple
Man,
dub.
listen.
Man, that was
Zion
too easy, man.
rebound
He
away from
bullied
the-
them boys down in the paint.
Zion was making
Fadeaways,
listen.
Zion was making
Footwork.
Listen, man.
he was been looking a little
finishes, the triple F, boy, he had everything.
Zion, but I watched last night because of Zion, to be honest. I ain't even gonna front to you. Like I and y'all know how much I love LeBron. I have all LeBron shoes.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
I love LeBron, but I watched last night
love
because
the
of
Lakers.
Zion, bro.
I watched last night because of the Lakers.
I feel you. I
Because
feel
of the
you.
Lakers.
I feel you. I'm a LeBron fan through and through, but last night I watched that game because of Zion.
Yeah, they took that L too.
Yeah.
To the Lakers.
It's
To
unfortunate,
the
man,
Lakers.
but Zion is the truth, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He reminds me of that
right.
guy like my brother. My brother was a bully. Growing up.
Last 20 years, name another
Yeah.
rookie that's doing what he's done in the minimum of games
He
he's played.
is all right.
LeBron didn't do this. You're not gonna pull up stats.
Nah,
LeBron didn't do none
it's
of
never before in the NBA, bro.
this. LeBron didn't do none
Never.
of this.
I mean,
not in
and it's
playing
real
the
cute.
caliber of players that he's playing. Now I get his defense isn't all that.
Yes, offense.
yes, it is too. He's swatting you out there. He's swatting you into the
Nah, his team is
stands.
pretty. I ain't gonna lie.
still-
Wait.
Out of
Let's
39
be
points
real.
last night, how many dunks were there?
He's gonna have some
How many dunks?
How many?
I was
How many?
just about to
His
say, let's
inside.
be real,
I didn't even
bro.
watch the
How
whole
much-
game, but how many 3-points he had
of his
last
points
night?
is coming from the
Matter of
free
fact,
throw line?
This is my question.
His points are coming from the free throw line.
A man for being able to get James Harden
Charles
does
Barkley
this and
did
we
it.
don't hear shit.
Charles Barkley did it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't like
Charles Barkley
players
made
like
his
that.
money. Charles Barkley
can't
made his
knock
money
the
and
game.
his
He had
name
two. He had
like
two
it.
threes last night.
banging.
He had two
But
threes.
Charles Barkley made
know
his
he
money
had two
banging.
threes.
This is what
No,
we got. We got a
sorry,
modern day
sorry,
Charles
sorry.
Barkley
Excuse
right
me.
here.
Better than
Excuse me.
Charles.
But he's
Zero
better than
threes.
Charles. That's
Zero
what I'm
threes.
saying.
Zero
One.
attempts for the 3-point line.
That's fine.
Zero
It
assists.
doesn't matter though. You know what I'm saying?
fine.
It does not matter.
That is fine.
If he wants to bang around like Charles
Every
Barkley,
point is a
he can
dunk.
bang.
That's fine.
Every basket is in
That's hard
the
to
paint.
do.
No.
That is an accolade. Do y'all
No,
know that?
that's cool
In
now.
basketball, that's an accolade.
But
How
you're
many
playing-
dunks you can
But
get.
I understand that.
guys
You're
are
right,
saying
but you're-
he is a all-time like
Kyle Kuzma's
player.
Yes,
He's like
he
an
is.
all-time
No,
player.
I'm saying
Yes.
he's a one-time go-around player. He's not a player we see all the time.
Oh,
You don't
yeah,
see
man.
this
He's a
shit.
generational
Man, I
talent.
gave-
That's what it is.
LeBron
That's what you
James.
call it. He's a
Kobe
generational
Bryant.
talent.
He's a dog. that we
He's a
haven't
generational
seen.
talent.
He's not-
animal. We
he's
haven't
not at
seen
Kobe
the nigga
Bryant
at 18,
or
19
LeBron
years
James
old
level.
with
That's
this
disrespectful.
caliber of
That's
talent.
disrespectful.
Being able to carry
That's
this amount
disrespectful.
of weight.
Hey,
No.
when you say Kobe Bryant, you say
That's
however. Use a conjunction.
That's disrespectful.
You use a conjunction when you're talking about Kobe
Do y'all
Bryant.
want to compare rookie years?
To who?
Do y'all want
To
to put
who?
it up on the big screen?
To who?
To
I'm
anybody
trying to
you
tell
want.
you.
is
I'm gonna say it
Pick
right
a
now.
rookie.
If he don't lose weight, he will last about 4 to 5
You're right.
years.
I agree.
That
in the
I
NBA.
agree
That's what
with.
we're talking
That I
about.
agree
We're
with.
talking about this year.
You
Where does he
calling him a
compare?
LeBron or
Where does
Kobe?
he compare
How many
this
years did
year?
Kobe play?
Where did he?
20.
How many
But
years?
no,
How many years is
he's
LeBron
not
on?
comparing his tenure though. He
You
didn't
said
compare
he
his
is an
career.
all-time
He's just on track for
player.
that. Yeah, he's on track for that.
You said he is an all-time player comparison up at
Yeah.
that level.
Yes.
If he's gonna be at that
I'm
level,
talking
he has
about-
to play that long.
No, I'm talking
No, no, no,
about.
no,
I'm not talking about.
He's not
career. I'm
icon.
talking
Yeah, he's
about
not an
as
icon.
far as stepping into the league.
You talking about right
These
now in
people-
his year, this
when Michael
rookie
Jordan
year.
stepped into the league, it was a known force. It's some new shit going on where
Yeah.
young nigga doing
Yeah.
some bullshit. When
Yeah.
Kobe stepped in the game, it was like, this young nigga is Jordan. He's on some
His teammate, because
bullshit.
that was a T-Mac
When-
game too.
We haven't heard a new nigga since LeBron James.
Since
where
LeBron.
Niggas, even Ben Simmons, they played with him with. But we ain't really feel that way.
No.
Zion has stepped into the league and has literally dominated the league post-wise. He has dominated the post at 19 years old. He can't be stopped inside the perimeter, bro. That is an issue. That is an issue. We
It's
haven't even
his
talked about him
size.
gaining. We haven't even talked about him losing weight and gaining anything beyond the perimeter. We're talking about
But that's a
perimeter
part of it.
defense. I mean, we're talking about inside perimeter defense. We're talking about inside perimeter.
In order
Offensive
for him to
basketball,
be that kind of player that you just compared him to in any year 1 through 20, he has to be an all-around player. Kobe was an all-around player.
He's an
Bron
all-around
was
player.
Yeah,
start.
Zion's
To
definitely
start,
all
they
around.
were all-around players.
Yeah.
Even Bron's shot wasn't his shot. Everybody always say LeBron's shot was broke. He was always on par with everybody else in the NBA with his jump shot. He was. If
That's
you gotta
true.
You got to look at
That's
it.
true though. That's true.
I'm telling you,
He
look,
did have a stroke game.
he is not an all-around player.
Pause.
He's not a,
Look at this dude.
he is all-star caliber. If he can stay in the league, I definitely believe he might be able to reach his potential. I
Yeah.
just believe that it's
He's gonna have to lose
premature.
weight, man.
I just believe, man.
He gotta lose
He
weight.
can't. You see him? He barely can get up and down the court. He dragging that leg, bro.
And is it developed
That
more
is
offense.
weight.
Yeah.
That is not.
And
that
you
is
could,
not
you,
injury.
so,
He
okay,
is
so
too big
to explain
be
to y'all,
jumping and running like that.
what I was talking about earlier.
Especially for 82 games. He can't do that shit, bro.
Just imagine me, okay? Imagine me. Imagine
big.
me as a point guard. I'm the same size as Chris Paul, right? If I was a point guard right now, I'll be walking like this, just like Zion is. He's too
He's
heavy for that
dragging that
position,
leg,
bro.
You can tell.
He need to be Jason
All I'll
Tatum
say
size.
Is that one thing about basketball and sports that I've always noticed is that we always think that this ain't that. They said a 7-foot nigga couldn't dribble.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get everything y'all are saying. What I'm telling you is Zion is a new breed of nigga.
I believe that.
But he's already hurt though.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's
And you
already-
remember,
he's already-
Agree.
but you remember.
We don't know how he's.
Do you see him how he jumps now in
He's gonna
comparison to
lose that
how
weight,
he's
bro.
jumping back?
But
I'm talking
remember-
about the way his leg
Excuse me.
actually looks. He is dragging it. He's not getting up the way.
But
he was
remember
getting
though-
up, bro.
But if you watch how he's developing and how he's played, he is on a track to where he was a natural talent.
Yeah, definitely. I give him
Now
all that.
it's to a point where nobody really tried to critique it because they didn't want to fuck up what was going on.
Yeah,
he was so
he's special.
talented.
He's definitely
Now
special.
he's
there
in
you
the
go.
NBA.
He's super special.
They're
Yep.
gonna nip whatever is in the bud to get him the size that he can do.
Exactly.
They
And
do.
where his body won't
Exactly.
disintegrate like
Exactly.
everybody else's did. So that his body's gonna be preserved better than Kobe's was, better
Man.
than LeBron's.
Because they have all that
That
science.
technology
Yeah.
that they're doing
Yeah.
that's what it's for. That's why Kobe went through all the shit he went through. That's why LeBron goes through all the shit he went through.
I'm gonna tell you, if now they do that for Zion,
they do.
That's what they're
I'd
doing
give
though.
him-
That's what they're
He's
doing.
in the
I
NBA.
think
He's
he
they
should have
trying to
sat.
make him the new face, bro.
He should have sat this year out, bro.
I agree. I
Nah,
agree.
you
I
couldn't.
agree.
You couldn't. You couldn't.
You can't
I'ma tell
tell
you
me
why I
that he
agree.
look right, bro. You
I'ma
can't tell me he look right.
I agree, but I don't. All I say is this: you can't do that because you have to have him out there actively
Active.
feeling these body movements, doing what it takes, and then off
Okay,
season.
but do you set him?
Super corrected.
Do you? But do you
Off-season
set?
is
Do you
super
set
correction.
him beginning of next season, or
No, he'll
is
play.
that enough?
I'm telling you,
Off-season is enough?
Off-season is super correction.
Okay.
Body, you can switch. You can change your whole body weight and
3
everything
months.
in one
Okay.
in one preseason. You'll be good.
That's how Giannis did.
For real?
I mean,
That's
it's
what
off season.
Ben Simmons
But
did.
y'all play professional sports. I never
That's
played
what
organized
Ben Simmons
sports.
I'm saying, it's like Giannis when he came in, he was a twig. Like the first
Yeah,
year or
bulk
two,
up.
and
How
then
much? How does? Look.
Giannis had to
no,
bulk
he had
up.
to
Who else
bulk
had to
up.
bulk up? Anthony
Giannis.
Davis
Oh,
had to
yeah.
bulk
yeah,
up.
like these
Oh,
guys when
yeah.
they came in the league, I'm talking they were scrawny.
No,
Giannis-
Ben Simmons had the same
Paul
issue
George.
Zion had.
Let me see.
Paul
was too
George had to
big.
bulk up.
Yeah.
And then what they did? was
Giannis
he was
is
using-
242, bro.
But I'm saying when he came in the league, he was like probably 200.
That's crazy. You know what 242 is? I weigh 230. If I get back to eating bad like I was, I'm easily 245.
Right.
Easily.
That's what I'm saying.
And
But
he's 6'11". Now why am I? You see what I'm saying? Why am I walking around like that?
Right.
Zion can't do that, bro. But he's still out here taking heads off.
Nah, but that's what I'm telling you. He's not no little nigga.
He's out here taking heads off.
6'9" and he's 18. He's gonna grow 2-3 more inches. We know that.
You think so?
Watch every-
So you think he's gonna be 7
every basketball
foot?
player when they come in that young, they grow 2-3 inches.
So you think they're gonna have him listed at 7 foot now? And he
Nah,
gonna
he'll be listed at like
Right.
he'll
Right,
probably
like
end at like
6'10", 6'11".
6'10".
but even still though,
That's
even
still a big nigga.
and even if he lose a little bit of weight and he
Nah,
get
he's
to
not-
6'10", 6'11",
Imagine Zion. He's
That's
like a
Shaq.
250, 260.
That's
probably.
Shaq.
For real. They just ain't telling us.
let me see what he is right
Imagine
now.
him at a 225. Man, that nigga gonna be flying.
I say
across the
250.
world.
I say 250. I say 250, man.
Nah,
Zion
he's
Williamson.
Like 250. He's like 250. He's,
Zion
the,
Williamson.
he's the heaviest basketball player.
I think he's like 285.
That could be. He could be.
There's
that.
no way.
6'6", 285.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the heaviest
damn.
basketball player for sure. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody heavier
damn.
than him right now.
You see what I'm saying? So if he come down to 250 where I am,
That's all I'm saying.
at 6'10", 6'11", bro, he's
No, it's not going
nasty.
to. There's no.
stop.
Look at Dwight Howard.
Well,
285.
I'm gonna just say this last thing because I know we got to wrap it up.
Okay.
In the reports, what it sounds like to me is he's comfortable at his weight. He says that he feels like he can do it.
That's
like
cool.
Like you said, he feels like he's the hybrid of,
he's not looking
and people
long-
don't
he's not
understand
looking long
how
run.
he actually feels inside his body. I just feel if you talking about the guys that is in the best shape of their life, like LeBron James, who is 24 hours around the clock athlete. You know what I'm saying?
You saw them
He's
talking
saying
last
the
night.
stress and strain of an 82-game season takes him to a zone where he has to do that. At that weight, I just feel like, man,
82
he
games,
got it,
yeah.
bro. 82 games, it's going to break his body down to where he can't be what we want him to be. You know what I'm saying?
telling y'all is, in real life, as is too much money that's put on. What
Way
they
too much.
Gave him in his pocket. Times that by 40 million. That's what's betted on him. They're not finna fuck around.
No, not at
boy.
all. If LeBron
No
is
boy.
if LeBron is spending $1 million on his body, don't you think by now they know what Zion is?
Right.
They're gonna be spending $2 million, $5 million on his body. Said, listen, don't worry about it. We got this from LeBron. He's like, hey, bro, did you get that stuff I sent you the other day?
That rich, get on that rich.
Yeah, I got it. None of that, bro. None of that.
1 year and you didn't do nothing that one. I'm good.
Boy, I said go there now.
All right, now,
You know what
boy.
I'm saying? You need
Nah,
to.
but I think he's a dog. Man.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That is
But all right, fellas, it's been a good chat today.
Man, love y'all, bros,
I
man.
love y'all too. You know,
We
that's
love
one.
you
That's
too,
one thing
people.
that men actually before we close. Men's got to get better at saying I love you.
For
You know
real,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Y'all see me. I ain't afraid to
It
say
ain't,
it.
it ain't
I love
homo.
y'all,
It's
man.
not gay.
It's
I ain't
You know
afraid to
what I'm
say it.
saying? Just telling your homies that you love them. You know,
Especially
You
when you
dig,
got
man.
good ones around. You got good ones, man. Let them know they good people, man.
Yeah.
Let 'em know.
That's how
Yeah.
relationships is built, man. Right there.
Know
You know what I'm saying? If
saying?
you feel the love, say it. That kind of puts a stamp on it, and then you can kind of drop
You
it
know
off
what
where
I'm
you gotta
saying?
go.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that being said, once again, you can follow me on IG, Migo_the kid. Twitter active, Big Migo. I might fuck around, get a TikTok. You know?
Yeah, get your
I might
TikTok,
get a
bro. I'm
TikTok,
trying to tell you.
you know
So that we
I've
can
been
do
preparing my
reactions.
TikTok content. That's why I ain't released none. It's gonna be pumping out once I get it. I'm trying
Hey,
to tell you.
I can
got
speak for the
TikTok
people. We
about
are
to be
waiting.
lit.
We are
It's
waiting.
about to be lit. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram and everything else like that at The Everything Man. Of course, anything else, Facebook, LinkedIn is Timothy Dans. You can find me. I got a regular page. Look out for the TikTok. Seriously, though, the whole family involved, man. We about to have some fun. TikTok gonna be lit.
Tick.
Tick. Tim on TikTok.
And then now the beatboxing dude that was giving y'all that little elevator music, you know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. Original, the clown, the country boy, you know what I'm saying? That's me. And check me out on IG, mr.orijinal, Mr. Original. Holla at me.
Holla at us. Once again, where we look out for our live podcast. We can see us live. Probably gonna do that in
Yeah.
April. We'll drop the date later, but
Private invite only.
Yes,
Look
Invite
out
on
for that.
VVIP.
yeah, this
Very,
is not a tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. No, we're
no,
telling
no.
you just to come. And that's it.
RSVP.
Yeah, much love, everybody. We love you guys.
Much love. We love
Stay
you.
true.
Can't kill kindness with kindness.
Yes, sir.